YouTube's happening. It is Monday, October 20th, and we're talking NFL now. We have two games on today's slate. We have Tampa at Detroit at 7 Eastern and Houston, Seattle at 10 Eastern. So we're going to break both games down, spreadsheet props, what we always do, like you saw yesterday and the other day, and see if we can find some value. Let's look at yesterday and see how it went. We took a lot of plays. It was a heavy day of plays, a lot of them. Stafford had 5 touchdowns. The game plan worked. They threw it all over him. One problem is he only threw for less than 200 yards. So what can you do? Still 5 touchdowns, whatever. Young Sacks is just a free play every week at this point. This dude is unstoppable at sacks, I swear. Grupe didn't even take a field goal. It was ridiculous. Sly did hit his field goals. Kelsey hit that in the first 5 minutes of the game. That was ridiculous. Everybody, I know some of you in the comments were like, no, Kelsey ain't going to do it because they're going to be Rice. Yeah, Rice got touchdowns. You think he's going to go away from Kelsey? He got his yards. Very nice. Minnesota money line. Close, had tons of opportunities, but man, what a wild way to end the game. Rico is the back. I stop with this. He's RB1. He needs to be RB1. Leave him at RB1 because he hit that for us. Denver money line. Hey, 7 didn't hit, but guess what? The money line hit. I'm cool with that because the money line parlay hit. Rams, Chiefs, and then Denver Green Bay was the sweatiest money line parlay ever. McCaffrey hit, Pinheiro hit, Bijan did not. Atlanta did not look good last night. Green Bay did hit this because it was a comeback. Washington and Dallas and Indian Chargers both hit their overs. So overall, it was 8-7 on the straights, and then we hit the money line parlay. So that's profits. That's money right there. That's money in the bank. So not much profit, but profit's profit no matter how much it is. So between all three sports, it was a beautiful day yesterday. So you want the plays typed out for every single sport, or you want access to the spreadsheets, or you just want to come and chat in the Patreon, come join the HQ. Simple as that. So enough of that. We got two games. Let's stop wasting time. Let's get to the first one right now. Okay, so we're going to do the first game first. Obviously, it's going to be Tampa Detroit is the early game. That game we currently see is Detroit 5.5 on the spread with a 52.5. The fact that it's only 5.5 when we know Tampa is dealing with just a slew of injuries. We know this because that's just the story. Like, is Baker throwing it to fans now? Supposedly Evans might play. Supposedly Ibuka is going to be available. We'll see. I don't buy it, but hey, hamstring injury in 1 week, I'll believe when I see it. So they got Tez, MVP Tez at that. Yeah. So you see 5.5. Let's pop over here. Look at our information, shall we? Put the right game on the screen would help. There we go. And currently we see two top 10 offenses. Even with all the injuries, defense is doing what we expect the defense to do this year. Tampa defense is not that good, we know. Excuse me. But you see, pass defense, you can pass all over Tampa. That was the issue last year. It's becoming the issue this year in the last 3 games. It started off decent, but now it's starting to creep a little back into the bad zone. They don't run much. Well, Bucky's hurt right now, so you can't really run him much because it's just Baker's being Baker. So he's throwing the ball a lot. He's just slinging it. So, but you ain't running on Tampa either. Good luck. You ain't running on either team, which is good. So that versus that is going to lead. That's a Tampa advantage, and that versus that is a Detroit advantage. So we should have both quarterbacks just airing it out. So for me, I'm already liking the over 52.5. I don't like 52.5 key number. I like 52. So we'll see. Let's go ahead and pop over to the props because I'm thinking offensive passing. I'm thinking the over money line. I have no clue. Spread, hell, I have no clue because you want me to bet against Tampa against Baker? Hell no, not a chance. And then I'm a little biased. I am in Tampa, so obviously I pull for Tampa. So slight bit of bias. But I do not let my bias affect my bets. So let's go ahead and load up Outlier. Link in the pinned comment. Click a sign. Go get your week free of all this. We got NBA starting tomorrow. Tomorrow NBA starts. And then college basketball starts in 2 weeks after that. It's a busy time. So anywho, look who's on here. Mr. Evans. He's got props. That means he might play. And then Dave Montgomery, 56.5. I don't look. Where are the props? There are no props in this game. That is, interesting. Okay. Gibbs always. We'll look at these two. We'll look at all three props because since they're all in the 80% range of the last 5, which means they've hit these lines. We will look at Baker and just look at some things for him. Passing, just him passing or period. I don't know who the hell he's going to throw it to. Probably Mike Evans if he's going to play. Who else has he got? We got Tez, MVP. We'll see where's Goff. I want to look at Goff passing as well. And I also want to look I'm on Raw for his receiving yards because, again, both teams have advantage of passing. So let's start off here. Evans. So Godwin's sideline because he has a fibula injury. We know this. Godwin out. So that means Mike Evans, obviously the star. And then Ibuka maybe play. So I want his receiving yards. Well, hell, receptions alone, 4.5. But if you want to take receptions, there you go. The line's a little juiced up. So 112, I can get 112. That ain't bad. Let's go receiving yards. 63.5. It's only 25. This is what he's done. 51, 56. Now, Luka's been taking a majority of it because he's just been so damn good. So obviously, yeah, he's worth it. But I mean, 2025. Now you got a little bit of fun thing here. Evans has had so many years in a row of 1,000 yards. He needs to have a couple big games if he wants to get close to 1,000 yards. This might be the first of a few big games. So I'm already leaning over 63.5 here. So leave that alone. Gibbs rushing. I like to go Gibbs R&R because obviously he does a little bit of everything. So if you wanted to take that, you can't run against Tampa. They're only allowed 92 yards. So if you do run, you're going to have to, drop it off to them, screen passes, things like that, which you can do against Tampa. So that could be a play. I don't like it though, because they're going to try to run him a lot. And I don't love it, especially the fact when you start running him a lot too. Mm, Not loving it. I'm going to leave both the running backs for Detroit off. I think this is going to be a big passing game for Detroit as well. I think, let's go to Amon-Ra. What you up to, buddy? Let's go look and look at your receiving yards. You see 2025, this is what you've done this year. You're averaging 75.3 out of 78. Last 5, you're at 81. So you can see what you've been doing. Let's look at your receptions, see what you got going on over there with the receptions, right? What the hell receptions? Am I blind? Oh, it's the first one. Okay. We see he's averaging 8 in the last 5. His 7.5. He always gets a lot of catches. He is plus 115. You could chase that if you want a little bit of juice. You could get that one. What else could we take? What was that receiving yards again? That's 78. He targets. Yeah, he gets a lot of targets. I mean, he's going to be targeted a lot. So I also want to look at Laporta too. Let me go ahead and grab Laporta real quick while I'm thinking of him. Hutchinson tackles assist. Okay. Tyke Smith. Let's see, Jameson Williams. Yeah, he could be a play. We'll throw him up there too, and then Laporta. I want to look at all these dudes because you can throw on Tampa, so you might as well take advantage of it, right? So, Jameson receiving yards. He is all over the damn place. What is this? 940, then 108. This is too inconsistent. It's 48 on a 49. I can't trust that. Go away. Laporta, last 2 games, you can see he's done quite well, especially the game against Cincinnati, who also has a very bad pass defense, as you can see, 29. So 54 and 47 could be a play, but I think it's going to be an Amon-Ra day. I think it's going to be him day. So 78, I like that. I think I like him and Mike Evans to both hit their numbers. Now, question, do we like the quarterbacks hit their numbers? I'm a little burned. I'm a little salty about Stafford yesterday because the play was perfectly read. Perfectly read. He had 5 touchdowns. He just abused them and then couldn't even get 200 yards. So I'm a little skeptical of it. So if we go passing yards strictly for Mr. Goff, we see he's all over the place. But we could get a 200-yard, 3-4 touchdown game from him. And I don't like that. So I'm going to take him off. I ain't doing it. Same with Baker. Baker's a little weird when it comes to passing. Like he can do 379 if you need him to. I think they might need him to though. So 249, 2025, he is been throwing more and more lately. Even though he has less and less target receivers, he still throws more. So 250 seems like a lot though. 256 on a 249. What's his rushing? Because that man will get to be 3rd and 12 in the 4th quarter. He's going to get 12 yards. Just get out of his way. He will do it. And don't piss him off. Just don't piss him off. This is the MVP you're talking about here. It's so weird to think there's literally a lot of sites have him as number 1 for MVP right now. That is just wild to me. Where's your rushing yards, buddy? Where's your rush attempts? Where's your rush yards? Just straight there. Got him. Let's come down. Let's see. Yeah. The only time he's going to run when he absolutely needs to. So I'm not going to do that. So we're going to be smart here. We're going to take him on Raw. We're going to take Mike Evans. I think both these dudes are going to have big games today. You have a motivation to hit your 1,000 yards, and I think you're just going to abuse Tampa's defense. So give me both of these for sure. And the over. I think I'm going to go over 52 in this one. So side total, I have no damn clue. I mean, can you bet against Tampa, really? You could. 5 and 2 is cool. I'm happy with it as a fan, but yeah, I'm going to take the over 52. I think it's going to be high scoring. I will buy the half. Yes, I know. I'll buy the half. My money. I do what I want with it. So buy the half. Evans over was Evans. Let me come back over here and look real quick. Check sure you. It's Evans 63.5. Yeah, I think he hits this nicely. Receiving yards. And then we're going to go Amon-Ra over 78.5. I remember that number, 78.5 receiving yards. Yeah, both of them. So give me those 3 props. Let's move on to the next game. All right, moving on to game 2. It's going to be Houston and Seattle, and that game starts at 10 o'clock Eastern. And I'm going to be real with you for a second. I don't know how much of that game I'm going to see. Why are you starting the game so damn late? Us East Coast people, that game won't end till 2 a.m. And I don't know. I get up early. I got stuff to do in the morning, so I might make it at halftime. So Yeah, so it's Seattle 3.5 against Houston. 41.5 is our total. Let's go ahead and look over here at our sheets to see what we look. Not that one. With the other game. Thank you. There we go. What do we have? 4v3 that cancels out 15v26. So Houston should be able to throw the ball a little bit against Seattle's pass defense because they are 26 and giving up yards in the last 3 games. Both teams have an amazing run defense, even better than Tampa and Detroit's. Look at the 68 and 70. That is ridiculous when it comes to rush defenses. Man, third downs, Houston has that nasty third down defense. Like they pride themselves on some third down defense. 26%. Good luck. And Seattle already struggles at it. So this is leaning Houston just because of all the things. So and then the number one defense, they're allowing 9 points per game. Both teams are top 10 when it comes to offense. So I know people are going to just naturally gravitate towards the over. I would consider not. Houston loves their defense there. So let's go ahead and pop over to the props to see what we got. Let's clean up the last game real quick. We got them on run. Might go away. Goodbye, you two. Change this over to this game. And who do we have prop-wise? We have some options. See what we got. We got Stroud rushing. I mean, sure, I don't really want Stroud running the ball, but hey, whatever. I'd rather have Nick Chubb run the ball. But even then, I don't want to take running props, but I will show you those. Jackson Smith, absolutely JSN. Dude is a monster. Going against Houston's pass defense is third, though. I don't know how much they're going to need him to do a lot today. You need to show up and show out to work. Hit 87.5 probably. Darnold, 222 is a better number. Barner receiving, sure. We got always good. Yes, kicker. Yes. Let's see. Leonard Williams tackles assist 3.5, 100%, huh? And then Chubb 35. What was Chubb down here? 46 rush receiving. I like that too. So here we go. Stroud. We got Stroud rushing. Last 5 games, you see he's averaging 24 on a 15. Is 120 if you want to take it. I don't love this. I just don't see him as a runner. I don't see him. I drop back throw. That's it. How many attempts do you even take a game? That's another thing. Rush attempts. You run, yeah, one last time. I can't do that. I need if you were running 4 consistently, maybe, but no. Chubb's been pretty good, not bad. Can't I mean, this is just exactly what you want out of him. Now he's going up against a stout defense, third ranked rush defense. I can't take it. I mean, yeah, he's doing this. This is why the line's bumped down too, because of the defense Seattle has. So, but still, I can't do that. No, we can't. There's no advantage there. You going up against Houston. Houston's pass defense is number 3. I mean, any props for Seattle's gonna be rough today. You know that, right? They're gonna be rough. Could he hit this? Yeah, dude is that good. He absolutely could. But like I say, I show it every time. We follow numbers for a reason. We see things like this. Yeah, he needs to get half. Like Houston's giving out 153. He's averaging more than half of those numbers. I can't trust that. Like he might get it, yeah, but he's going to work for it, and they might shut everybody else down. He still gets it, but I just can't trust that. No, we don't. That's not how we do things around here. We look at what the matchups. We look for like Houston passing against Seattle. So we need Houston receivers, not Seattle receivers. So sorry, I like him. He's an awesome player, but I mean, that's a lot against Houston's defense. So could he do it? Absolutely, but I can't do it. Darnold, same situation, just the other side of it. You can throw like this all day, head to head. Last time he faced him was last year, 181. Can't do it. No. Barner receiving again. Seattle receiving. Where are the Houston receivers? I can't. I mean, these are nice, but I can't do it. Uh, Yes, I can always take kicker field goals. Absolutely. 2.2 on a 1.5 of 129. Not bad. Whole year, he's only kicked in 5 games. He's doing great. Good stuff. Yeah, you can always go on the list because the defense is this good, especially. I can see them getting some stops and you get a couple field goals up. So it's gonna be FAR, FBARN. Let's see. Fair B BAIRN. I always misspell the man's name. Over 1.5 FGM. FGM feels made. Absolutely. Sure thing. And then lastly, dude is consistent, isn't he? 5. What is this? 4. That's too consistent. 4 average on a 3.5. That's not good enough. So we need better. Let's go find us a couple others. Let's go find some Houston receivers. Who do we want for a Houston catch for receiving props? We got to look here. Let's see. CJ Stroud, Chubb. There's got to be a few on here. We got Dalton Schultz. We can look at that for sure. Anybody else? There's got to be a couple on here. Nico, absolutely. What about one of these dudes going to have a good game? I know he is. Higgins, sure. We can look at him too. Anybody else we really want to look at? Probably not, unless I'm missing somebody clearly obvious, but I don't think I am. So, all right. Schultz, we want receiving yards, just the yards. Yeah, he's been kind of just, and then all of a sudden he popped up for 60 against Baltimore, who's also pretty bad. Seattle's 26. So yeah, he could actually go over 40, especially if he wants to get, how's his targets looking? How you been getting? Only 6? I don't love that. I wish I was like 8 or 9, but hey, whatever. How many catches you actually have though is the question. 5 on 6 every time? Not bad. Not bad. I could work with that. Okay, you can stay. We can stay. You're a potential. Nico, let's go look. Receiving yards all over the damn place. So it all depends who you're playing, basically. Baltimore, you only had 252. How many targets do you have against Baltimore? Only 5. Why do you not have that many targets? Well, how was that game? That game was, oh, you blew out Baltimore. That's why. You didn't play much. You didn't have to. That makes more sense. So Kirk is out. Nico, let's see, Higgins, Xavier Hutchinson. Yeah, okay. And then lastly, we got Higgins. We need to go look at Hutchinson too, probably, but I think I just want to go Nico for yards. Receiving yards for you, again, not much, but yeah, nothing there. I'm going to go Nico. I'm going to take his yards today. I think he has a great matchup for this. Receiving yards, 70 yards is 118. You see he's already popped off because Jacksonville's not bad. Comparative, as long as they don't blow out Seattle, they should be good. So, which I don't think they're going to. So, yeah, let's say Nico. I'm down. Nico over 60, 69.5. Nice. Receiving yards. This is going to be a very heavy receiving yard day. Weird. Because that's how you take advantage of Seattle. You have to throw against them because you can't run against them. You have to throw the ball, and you could do well, which means we kind of need to look at Stroud on his passing yards too. So Dalton's okay. I like Nico. So let's go grab a Stroud passing prop real quick and just see. Make sure we check all the boxes off on the matchup. So make sure we have the best possible information. So Stroud, I don't want your rushing yards. I want your passing yards, buddy. Your passing yards right there. You're going up slowly, like you're like a stock. You're slowly going up every game. So 224, 111. I don't love this head to head. Oh, that's 2025. 24, you hit this line 63% of the time, and you have a great matchup today against a team giving up 249. I'm down. Hell with it. I'm down. I'm doing it. Stoked. We're double dipping. We're going Stroud and Nico. I think I'm that confident he's gonna have a good game. So 2.4.5 pass yards. Now he could absolutely shit the bed, but guess what? That's every sport, so who knows? Side and total, I have not a damn clue. Because the offenses are both so good and they have such great, like this matchup's so exploitable, but the defense is so nasty. I lean Houston, but I don't want to take Houston on the road plus 3.5. Leave that alone. I'm gonna take my 3 props, my Stroud Nico stack, and I'm also gonna take the kicker Fairman for the 1.5 field goals. Now give me 6 plays for 2 games. Probably too much, but it's Monday Night Football, baby. I got this, and I got Game 7 with the MLB. It's a busy day, lots of investments. So I think we're done here. I think we're good. Good. Let's go ahead and pop to the schedule. What's Thursday's game for week 8? Who we got? Minnesota and the Chargers. Okay. And then who's on buys? Let's see. We got 1 game on Monday and holy bye week. Oh my God. Detroit, Vegas, LA, Arizona, Seattle, and Jacksonville. That's a bye week hell. There we go. So, all right, cool. So I appreciate being here. Drop a like, subscribe. Let me know what you're playing. If you agree, disagree, whatever, put your plays down there because if they're cool, people will follow. Other than that, check out the HQ, check out Outlier. Yeah, all that. And I will see you on Thursday for Minnesota and LA. Peace.